If you could have changed one thing about the proposal, what would it have been? What up, y'all? Josh and EC here once again with another quality video. Y'all thought we was playing. You thought we was playing about the next day.
Oh, yeah. We are back.
Today is exciting because now we get to flip the roles, and now she, Miss African Beauty, my fiance, has to answer all of my questions.
No, whatever. If you guys did not see the video that we posted on Monday, Josh had to answer all you guys' juicy questions that you guys submitted to me via Instagram stories, and then Rose reversed and he asked y'all to submit some questions for me on his Instagram story. And there's shame in my game. Let me just make that clear.
There's shame in her game.
There's some shame in my game.
Living them truths, boy. Living them truths. But if you're new to Quality Crew can tell you what to do. There's a bunch of buttons down there like the like button, the subscribe button, the bell button, the notification button, all that stuff. Go ahead and hit all those buttons. After all that is done, let's go ahead and get into this quality video.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Speaking of mamas, we'll kick it off strong.
Oh my gosh.
First question. Do you financially support your mother?
No, but like, I'll help out, you know, that's my homie, so, you know.
Like if it came down to it and she needs something?
Yeah, absolutely there. But my mom is self-sufficient, she's independent, you know, but as a good daughter that's been very blessed, I try to pitch in where I can or wherever she needs help with.
Did your hair growth really come from routine or is this genetics? Like,
oh, honey, routine. You can go back to the first video on African Beauty.
Yeah.
You can vouch.
She was bald head.
Okay, you ain't gotta do all that.
She had one of them little trash
But trust
bags.
and believe, it was not genetics, and for the longest, I was like that black girl that had hair stuck at shoulder length, just touching shoulders. Now look at me. Now look at me. Follow African Beauty, okay?
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Follow me.
She's slaying today. I won't get offended.
Oh, gosh.
I won't get offended.
What?
Who was your favorite ex?
I don't have one.
Good shot.
Nah. They're my ex for a reason. I don't have a favorite ex. Both them niggas did me wrong.
If you had to pick one of the lesser
evils. Then it was
evils.
the ex-best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the ex-best friend. That first one was just wild. He just wild on me the whole time. But that's because you forced me to answer that. Realistically, neither one.
Yeah, I know. I know realistically you wouldn't choose either one of them.
No.
Because the quality on this side of the
it's just different. It hit different. When you find a quality man that allows you to be level-headed, you ain't got to worry about what he's doing, where he going, who he with, none of that. You just flourish, ladies. I'm telling you, there's a different side of things.
The flower.
He has been watering the flower. When you posting your flower theory?
Hey, I do have a video coming, y'all. It's called the Flower Theory.
Hero.
It's something that I've developed on how men
should operate
with their women.
So definitely stay tuned for that, ladies. But okay, let's continue.
Okay. At what point did you realize I was the one?
People always want to ask that like it's a specific.
Yeah, like, oh dang, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
And I don't think it hit me like a ton of bricks. I think it was a culmination over the years of things, like seeing how we argued and how we resolved those arguments, or seeing how you treated me during rough times and how you were there for me to support me. All of that, like, built on top of each other, seeing how you evolved as a man. I always mention in videos that it's cool to kind of like see people's potential and kind of fall in love with it, but you can't just hold on to that. And I always tell, well, as of recently, I've been telling you that I'm so grateful that you've turned out to be the potential that I knew that you could be when we first started dating and more.
And I appreciate you for trusting me. Because I feel like there was times where you could have easily given up on me.
I saw it in you though. I knew from jump, before we were even dating or anything, as friends, I would always tell my mom, I'm like, Josh about to be successful. That's not just it, but you know what I mean? Overall, I think it's just seeing how you've evolved, and you have a very pure and genuine heart and spirit. That's just hard to come by. Genuine people, genuine vibes, good energy all the time. Like, we've been talking about that lately. Like, there's never been a time where I'm like, I don't really want to deal with Josh today.
Yeah.
Like, we love hanging out with each other and stuff, so we just mesh very well.
Yeah.
All those things is what told me you're the one for me, like my soulmate and stuff.
I guess that kind of knocks out the next question I was going to ask, where it said, are you ever tired of me?
No, never. Very annoyed at times.
Yeah, we've been annoyed, but I never woke up and been like, oh, easy.
Yeah, or like, I need my space from him. We never feel like that. But I do think the friendship plays a part in that, because we just enjoy each other's company. Like,
yeah. Oh, here's a juicy one. Does size matter?
To me, yes, if I'm being honest. But I think from a anatomy perspective, supposedly no. You always hear that it's more, it's not about the size, it's the motion in the ocean or something like that. I guess, but for me, yes.
Favorite physical trait about me?
I find myself looking at your lips a lot.
My lips.
Yeah, I like a lot of things on you though, but I like the curvature of your lips and like.
Word.
Yeah, I do.
Was there like a feeling or specific sign that we were meant to be together for the rest of our lives?
More so just the way we mesh.
Like
our strength, my weaknesses are your strengths, and vice versa. Your weaknesses are my strengths. Like
we don't hold each other back.
we don't hold each other back at all. We actually propel each other forward.
It's a lot.
It's a culmination of things over the last 6 years.
You dang near could just feel it. It's like kind of one of those like if you know, you know kind of thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. How did you feel when I proposed?
If I'm thinking of initial feelings, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is happening now. Like we always talked about it, but to be in the moment, it's like, this is happening now. Right. My happiness, though, I guess you could say, was the feeling too. But it's just weird because you always talk about it, but to be sitting in the moment and you're seeing it happening, it's like.
Would you still be in a relationship with me if I was 5'4"?
No.
How about 5'6"?
No.
5'7"? 5'8"?
I dealt with a 5'8" dude, so I would settle for that. But like 5'4", are you joking?
It pays to be tall, man.
Are you joking?
Tall privilege. If we broke up, what celebrity would you want to date? It's okay, you're not hurting my feelings here. I'm a tough guy. I got you on lock. The ring's on.
They both in relationships.
It's okay. The ring's on.
Michael B. Jordan and Keith Powers. Well, I more so Keith Powers than Michael B.
And everybody keeps always saying, like, if I cut my hair off and then did like the whole little tiny goatee thing, look just like this.
You do. He looks like Keith Powers. He used to hate that comparison.
There was a time where she was following on Instagram and I would literally get hot every time I seen her.
If I liked a picture or whatever,
I would get hot. Like, stop.
Yeah. I just feel like, to be honest, you guys have similar mannerisms too. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh God. What's your biggest turn on?
I think confidence. Like how I always use the example, people always want to rank on Jay-Z, but everybody low-key know why Beyonce is with him. And it's not even a matter of the money, it's how this man carries himself.
His demeanor is...
Yes. I don't have to meet him in person to know this man has just this level of confidence and aura about himself when he steps into a room and dang near demands
attention.
Yeah. And respect.
Honestly, Jay-Z's aura is goals for me. Like, not his... I don't necessarily care.
And I see glimpses of it in you, though.
Yeah, it's just a matter of stepping into that that phase.
Yeah, confidence is my biggest turn on for sure. And like, as someone who's intellectual, I'm someone who likes deep conversations. I like talking. So remember how you used to say, like, you used to just kiss me. You would try to kiss me in the beginning of the process, and you realize, like, okay, this isn't working for her. It worked for other girls, but not me. You got me because our conversation. I would say those are my turn ons.
When y'all get married, would you be willing to suck my toes?
Absolutely not. Oh, hell
I don't even think I would want you to. Hey, don't do too much. All right? Because we can do the dozens.
Which toe?
We can do the dozens.
Which toe?
Big toe's the cleanest.
Hell, absolutely not.
I guess this is sort of geared towards both of us, but I mean, I'll let you answer it. How come y'all chose to rent an apartment instead of buying a house?
Oh, because we just want to live our best life.
Just for a little bit.
Literally, it was kind of on our bucket list. Like, we just wanted to move into we just want to do some baller stuff. While we're not single, but no kids, no responsibilities other than ourselves and stuff like that. Yeah, we're in our 20s. So it's just like, why the hell not?
Why? Well, like, and I feel like a house, like buying a home is like settling down.
That's a whole different type of responsibility. Yeah, and that's very much so settling down, dang near ready to start a family. As I always tell y'all.
This the family
right
now.
This the family for the next
couple years.
Few years. Couple is too. Few years.
Okay. If you got a tattoo, what kind of tattoo?
So we recently talked about our ancestors.
For my ancestors?
Yeah, you were gonna do For My Ancestors, and I like that other one. My Ancestors' Wildest Dreams.
Yeah.
Because we were just talking about this a couple days ago. I won't go too deep, but we were just pondering on the fact that, like, the reason that we were even able to meet is because our ancestors were brought here. Right? On ships.
The reason
they went through slavery, they went through all of that, right? So if you think about like what your wildest dreams are for your future, for what you want for your kids, think about what they didn't even probably imagine or fathom that their future, children would create something like this. So definitely something like that. And then I also always said that I wanted to get a tattoo that somehow represented my dad. So whether it be the outline of Africa or like a certain date that was significant, I do want to get something like that to represent him and my mom, actually. Still have to ponder on those a little bit, but the ancestor one is one that I'm like almost confident that I really want to get soon.
What's the most annoying thing I do? Bug out?
Yeah, probably just the bug out thing. Like,
I bug out sometimes.
But you've gotten a lot better since
Yeah.
our conversation kind
Yeah.
of recently.
She had to tell me about myself. I bug out sometimes and I just like really invade her space. I'm just someone who really likes
Yeah,
close proximity.
And I was gonna say, I don't have a problem with the close proximity. It's how you do it though. Just
Yeah.
the like
I
real
just be,
goofy
like,
stuff.
messing
Sometimes
with
I'm like,
her,
I just
yeah.
need normal Josh right now.
Normal.
Just need you to be the normal
Yeah.
boyfriend or fiance or whatever.
I'd be bugging out sometimes. Would you consider yourself dominant or submissive?
Are we talking like overall? Submissive.
How did you feel the first time we kissed? This is interesting because the first time we kissed was very weird.
Very uncomfortable and awkward.
I forced it.
You did.
I forced.
You forced it. And then you gonna sit around and try to rank on me talking about my lips were hard. Cause I wasn't ready to kiss you.
Man, the first time we kissed, first of all, don't give it. I'm gonna
And
give
you
y'all.
pinned me against the door.
I'm gonna give y'all context. Because we had been talking for over 2 months now, and she had very much so made it clear that you were interested in me.
Yeah. So.
So whatever. And in my head, I'm like, yo, it's been
No,
way
I
too
was
long.
interested, but that I just have never been that type of girl.
And I don't know if I didn't force the situation. I don't know when I would have.
It would have been a while before we kissed.
I think it would have been like 4 or 5 months in.
I'd say 3 or 4.
God.
I would have made the move myself after 3 or 4.
Couldn't wait that long.
You couldn't wait.
Couldn't
You just
wait that
needed to kiss me.
Put it against it, and then all of a sudden she hit me with one of these.
I did.
And I was like, I'll
I
kiss
did.
your little hard lips, but I gotta break the ice.
So it said, how did I feel?
How did you feel?
Yeah. Awkward and just
5-year-old.
awkward. Yeah, I'm very childish with that type of stuff. I always have been though.
What's your guilty pleasure when we are apart?
We're apart.
Or do you just have a guilty pleasure?
I was gonna say reality TV.
Oh, you love.
I
She
do.
loves drama shows.
I do, cause I don't have drama in my
Oh,
life
drama
like that.
shows.
So I just
Absolutely
like
loves
wow. Or
drama
like the Are You the One? Those love shows, Love is Blind. I like that type of stuff.
Do you be noticing other girls looking for me?
And what out in public? I do. I do.
What talent do you wish you had?
So many. I wish I could sing.
I mean,
And hold a note.
You can hold a note.
But I wish
I'll
I could
give you that.
sing.
Now,
Like,
some,
sing.
I think that if you took it more seriously,
There's
you
potential
could get
there. But it's not like
She butchers
mainstream
songs.
artists though.
She be butchering
I wish
my
I could
favorite
sing
songs.
like on some like mainstream artists, hold some runs and.
You just want to sing like Beyonce,
Actually, I love Beyonce. You know I love Beyonce.
but you.
I like Jasmine Sullivan's voice a lot.
What is your favorite memory of us?
You know what? The one that immediately just came to mind in particular, when we had our Sunday reflections at our spot this past summer. And
In the parking garage?
yeah, in the
I
parking
loved
garage on top
those
of the
vibes.
roof. Yeah, we would try to do
I
that
really
pretty
did.
frequently. And bring the speaker out there and listen
Yeah.
to music and just talk for hours.
I loved those vibes.
That was probably one of my most recent favorite memories.
What's one thing you do that I don't like?
That I do?
Yeah.
I mean, you said the baby voice recently.
Yeah.
And probably like,
You pinch my nipples
yeah.
and I hate
You do
it.
hate when I pinch your nipple.
Every time we have an altercation.
But that's my
Every
only
time
way
there's
of
a
getting him
disagreement.
off of me.
Every time there's a disagreement.
Oh,
Every
no,
time
you-
I don't get her attention.
yeah.
Every time she's upset.
Is this for me to answer or for you?
I don't know.
You had your
I
time
felt
to shine.
convicted to answer that
Whatever.
one. My nipples are innocent. How emotionally stable are you right now?
That's quite an interesting question to ask. How emotionally stable? I've been stabler. Where I'm at right now.
Life is kind of crazy. For
It's
us.
been real crazy lately. I've been decent overall. Like we had that talk last night. The only thing that's been most emotionally stable in my life lately has been this relationship. I think that's what's kept me,
Yeah.
you know.
As a recent influencer, I can see how like the influencer life can really take you on an emotional roller coaster.
Yes.
So you really have to like try and remain as even keel as possible. Luckily, we have each other to hold us right there in center. I don't want you to cry, but
Oh Lord, what? And I did my makeup
I
today.
know if you were able to see your father right now, what would you say?
No. Already immediately.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I didn't want you to cry.
Screw it. It's already gone.
It's already gone.
Probably just if I was able to say something to him, then I hope he's proud, but I feel like I know that he is.
I know he is.
Yeah.
You all right?
Thank you. Oh no! I gotta.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Are you sure?
You're fine. Yeah, it's good. You're good. Nothing is smeared.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
The inner corners.
Yep, they're still
still sharp.
They're still sharp. Okay. What is your least favorite gift that I got you?
What first came to mind was them watches. You got me like a set of like,
God.
it was one watch face, but like the 3 or 4 different strips of pink, gold, black, I don't know. And I really wasn't into watches like that.
I mean, at that point in our relationship, I hadn't gotten a full grasp of like
what I like,
what you liked, and you were just starting out with your little influencer. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe you should wear some watches or something. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. We got it from Macy's for like $15. If you could change one thing about me, what would you change?
Nothing.
Love that answer.
Nothing.
I love that answer.
I love you for who you are, what you are.
And that is why we're getting married. What is your favorite romantic thing that I have done for you?
You've done a lot of stuff.
I know, I be turning up.
I love the indoor fort thing that you did for me. You surprised me with that. And I loved that time I was on that bike ride with my mom and you told me to come back kind of earlier. And you had set up like a movie dinner date with the table and the nachos and stuff. I really liked that.
What's the weirdest thing we've done together?
We've done some weird junk together. I remember when we used to, I still kind of did it recently, but we would like kiss but blow air into each other and see who would give out first. I don't know. So it was weird. It was weird.
It's like we both tried to give each other CPR at the same time.
Like, and see who can't like hold. I don't know. It's some weird stuff.
I don't know.
We're weird.
What is the craziest thing you didn't get caught doing?
By who? My mama?
Yeah.
Or you?
I don't know. It could be us together and we didn't get caught, or I don't know.
I think that's a kind of obvious answer.
All right. Have you ever wanted to quit YouTube?
Quit? No. Take a long hiatus? Yes.
Like how long of a hiatus?
Like a month minimum.
Mental health is important, y'all. I already know the answer to this one.
What?
Do you think I have become more emotionally mature? Light years.
Light years. From when we first started dating.
Years.
Light years.
Light years. Is Josh really your Mr. Mac Daddy?
What?
Am I really your Mr. Mac Daddy?
Yes, who else would be my Mr. Mac Daddy?
You doggone right I am.
Oh my God.
You doggone right. I just wanted to hear you say it. Not really juicy, but what's your favorite cuddle position?
I love being the little spoon, and I also love laying on your chest and then kicking my thigh over. Like halfway on
like
you.
Half on, half.
And then you slightly grab the thigh. Very comfortable and comforting.
Would you still be with me if I was a different religion?
I think so. I mean, it depends on how you would operate with that religion, though. Would you force it on me? Like, what type of stipulations come with it? It just depends, but like, if you kind of just wanted that to be your own thing and you let me do me, that's cool.
Someone said, if you ever came across a Josh 2.0, would you go for him?
There's no such thing.
There's no such thing. I'm already 3.0, so you too late.
Yeah.
Would you have broken up with me if I waited too long to propose?
No. We talked about it. I knew it was coming. I wasn't gonna rush you. But had we never talked about it and we talking about year 6, 7, 8, yeah,
it's
but
a wrap.
The way we talk, I just can't even fathom thinking that would ever happen because we just talk so much.
What's your most embarrassing teen moment?
Teen? I would say finding out that the whole school pretty much knew that my ex cheated on me and I didn't know.
Ouch.
Or like the girls being in my gym class singing, what did she sing? I'll take your man right out the box. She was like taunting me, saying basically that she messing with my, it was one of them type of things. So if anything, that was like at core embarrassing. I didn't show it, but like, that's what I'm saying. That man was foul. Both of them were foul.
Have you hit it before?
Guilty. But only within the last year.
It's not like it's a regular occurrence. First word that comes to mind when you hear Josh.
I don't have just one word. I guess forever.
What is one memory you wish you could relive with me over and over again?
Gotta narrow it down to one. I love our Vegas trip, man.
I was in my head, I'm screaming Vegas in my head, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
The Vegas trip was like everything. We had so much fun.
The vibes.
I would keep reliving that. We just need to go back. We need to make more memories.
Let's just go back.
Yeah.
If you could have changed one thing about the proposal, what would it have been?
That was a good one. I think I would have preferred, I know I would have preferred our friends and everything, like everybody to have come afterwards. Like I would have liked the proposal to be more intimate, and then like maybe an hour after everybody shows up and we celebrate together and blah, blah, blah. Because it was so overwhelming that so many people were like watching every move and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
There was a big spotlight.
It was like 10 people there, including a camera, a videographer.
Everybody got their phones.
Yeah, it was just, it was overwhelming.
I feel that. What is your biggest fear?
Death of loved ones.
Death of loved ones? That's quite the heavy fear, because that is like...
It's inevitable. That's why I always fear it. It's an awful feeling, honestly. I guess the other fear would be going broke.
What would you have done if I left you in year 1?
Survived?
Yeah. Which one? I don't know. Did you ever have a crush on one of my friends?
No. The only person I ever had a crush on at St. Francis was you.
If I was bad intimately, would you still be with me?
Yeah, we'd have to do like the beat counseling and talk about some things,
coaching.
you know, but yeah, I'd still be with you.
And how does it feel having a fine ass man like Josh, since I can't relate?
Oh Lord. You know, I just be waking up feeling real blessed or whatever, you know.
The feeling is mutual though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Do you be smelling your feet when you take off your socks?
If it smell interesting, I examine. See what's going on there, you know?
Sometimes you really do gotta investigate these smells, man.
Yeah.
You can't just be
like,
like,
but I haven't had that feeling in a long time, because I've developed a lot of shoe repertoire over the years where I don't have to stick with one. The only time that really happens if you just beating up a shoe, wearing it every day, everywhere you go, or like putting wet socks on with it.
Who is the most outspoken between us?
I think we're both outspoken in different ways. It depends on what the...
Yeah. If we're talking about conflict, should be the first to step up to it. I'm pretty non-confrontational. But if we're talking about like social gatherings, like who's gonna speak,
yeah, you definitely.
I'll probably end up speaking. Were you scared to introduce me to your brother?
No, I wasn't scared. I was more so intrigued. Like, how's this dynamic about to go? Because I think my brother met all my boyfriends, but you're the one that he's been able to spend the most time with and actually cared about getting to know, even before we got engaged.
Last one.
What?
Who dresses the best? You didn't even answer the question.
I think I did.
All right, y'all. That is all we have for you guys today. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. There was a couple more questions, but it wasn't as many as I think you had.
Yeah.
Because you had a laundry list.
Yeah, I did. If they want a part 2, I can post it on mine too. And then
if you guys like this video and you want a part 2, go ahead and leave it down in the comments. # part 2. We will have some more videos coming for you guys. I already know you guys want a part 2 from me. I have no shame in my game, so I'll answer more questions if I have.
I wasn't shameful in this one, though.
You weren't ashamed.
It was pretty decent.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's all we have for you guys. Make sure that bell notification is turned all the way up. We got lit content coming for you all the time, man. We got quality videos coming every week, y'all. So make sure that bell notification is turned on. We will see you guys in the next video. But if you don't already know, I am Hydrated Hero. She's African Beauty. Together we are Josh and Isi. Now you can follow one of us. You can follow 2 of us. You can follow all 3 of us. You might as well follow all 3 of us because we are happy, healthy, and hydrated on all 3. But other than that, y'all, until we meet again, peace, love, grease, we out.
Right there.
Right there. I'm looking at it. Subscribe. You want to click that button.
You know you
click it.
Also, check this video out
right here.
You might as well.
That's quality.
Quality.
Right
Quality
there.
content.
That's quality.
And
of course,
you might as well be right here.
You might as
You
well
might
do
right
this
there.
because this one's quality too. All this
Quality.
you click anything you want.
Quality.